in the car. Child, I got up, went down to my garage, and sat in my mother's car and waited on Mia. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Portia. You are here for another recap and review of Little Fires Everywhere. I know that I said that I was not going to make up episode 4, but as I started to do episode 5, I realized I had too much to say about episode 4. So you're getting episode 4 video right now. So this is episode 4. Episode 5 will come later this evening. Try to spread that out because YouTube algorithm don't like when you put too many videos up back to back. So this is episode 4. So if you don't want to watch episode 4, just come back later. If not, sit back and enjoy. Y'all already know this is about to be long. This is about to be long. Oh, the spider web. The spider web. Last week I had swollen glands and it hurt for me to talk, so that's why I skipped it. So my apologies, and then work got packed up, so I kept getting backed up. But we back. It's May of 1992. I said 1992. It's May of 1992. We with Mark and Linda, whose name is Linda, by the way, y'all. I've been calling this woman Rachel this entire time, and not one person has corrected me. That was not on purpose. Y'all know I be messing people's names up and changing their names, but that one right there was not on purpose. I did not know that that lady's name was Linda until this episode. So they just lost their baby. They in the hospital, and I cannot imagine how that must feel physically and emotionally for that mother. I just remember life growing inside of my belly and feeling all the little kicks and the turns and everything, and you just get so attached and you bond with the child even before it's born. And to lose it, to actually have to go through birth, because what she was doing was actually going through the actual childbirth. So she was giving birth to a stillborn child. You feel everything, all the contractions, just like if the child was really there. And then when you give birth to the baby and it don't cry, it does something to your soul. My girlfriend, if y'all watch my Handmaid's Tale recaps, I told y'all about my girlfriend losing her baby like that. And her baby was the size of my hand. I think he was like 8 weeks old. Little Dave. Y'all heard me talk about him in the Handmaid's Tale. I cried. And it wasn't my child. So I can't even imagine, can't even fathom what the actual mother feels when she goes through that situation. Well, we come on back to present day. Bill is trying to help Linda and Mark, the McCulloughs, find a lawyer. They don't know what to expect. If the crazy Asian lady or Chinese lady, they just assume she's Chinese, the crazy Chinese lady gonna come back. You know, because Mirabelle is not adopted yet. She's not even adopted at this point. I was like, oh, what the fuck? She's just in foster care? Oh, her mom can get her back. Her mama can get her back if she could prove that she fit. So, that's the situation they're going in right now, right? Linda, she can't eat. She can't sleep. She peeking out the window. She hearing sound. She got the baby monitor on her hip. She is freaking out right now. And I feel so bad for this woman. I really do. I'm surprised they don't have 24-hour surveillance going on right now in that house. I am so surprised. Elena is like, Linda, girl, come on, calm down now. I'm so sorry, but you need to chill the fuck out. Like, you know, she not even the mama. Oh, she the mama. Oh, she the mama. And you know how I know she the mama? Because I'm her mother. We know these things. You know what I'm saying? So, last episode I had said that Elena had put 2 and 2 together, that Mia had something to do with Bebe showing up at the house. But no, she's still clueless as fuck. It wasn't until she learned what type of car that Bebe pulled off in that she started suspecting that Mia had anything to do with it. I was like, really, girl? That's the second time that I gave you the benefit of the doubt and you proved me wrong. But baby, when Bill tried to get the police report, Linda was like, oh, hell no, you're not taking that with you. We gonna need to get that up off of you, girl. Let him go and have it, because he is a lawyer after all. So over at Mia's, her and Izzy, they getting quite cozy. I was like, I thought Pearl had said that Mia don't allow nobody in her studio. And the fact that she letting Izzy help her with the project, I was like, I mean, I actually love the idea, but I bet her down to a dozen Elena don't know that Izzy over there. I bet her down to a dozen that she didn't. Hell, she didn't even know that Moody was over there. So I know she don't know that Izzy over there. And Izzy got all the questions. She's just very inquisitive right now. Like, what the heck are we making? We got like 50,000 gobs of twine. What the heck are we making right now? Me and Taylor look at her, the only way for you to beat her is not to ask no questions. But I'm going to ask you some. Okay? So she asked her, you know, what inspired her as an artist. Let me move my table up a little bit. Now I got to tip this back so I won't cut my head off. So she asked her what inspires her as an artist. And Izzy like, I don't know. I just figure out what's going to piss my mama off and I go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, she thinks that I'm hanging with Carl. So Mia know that Elena don't know she there. So I was right. You know, she didn't know. She thinks she hanging with Carl. And she said, my mama believe what she want to believe. And right now, she want to believe that her daughter ain't gay. And then she over there with Carl. She don't care what she doing over there with Carl. Carl, the lanky dude from the homecoming. I know his name last time either. That's what she figures she doing. You know, she hoping that she gonna fix her game by hanging out with Carl. That's what that is. So, I think at that moment is when Mia realized that Izzy is dealing with her sexuality, because she had to look like, oh, okay, that's what the issue is. Okay, I see you, girl. So when Mia gets a phone call from Bebe, I was like, baby, the worm's about to bust out the can, child. The fire is about to be sparked. That's what's about to happen. So she take off and cut Izzy visit short, but not before Izzy, you know, worm her way into being alone in the studio the next day. And Mia is in such a rush and got this newfound trust that she's like, okay, cool. I was like, really? You don't seem like somebody that's that trusted, that easy. You gonna let Izzy be there by herself? I guess she sees so much of herself in Izzy, which is probably why she shouldn't trust her. But okay, we're gonna move on. Well, anyway, Elena 2.0, better known as Rachel Dolezal, Lexi. She is sharing with her friends about her and Brian bumping uglies. Okay, they doing it a lot, y'all. They doing it often. It's the best shit she ever had. She's like, look at my skin, honey, flawless. Her homegirl Serena like, yes, girl, you are glowing, baby. That's that pregnancy glow. I told y'all last episode I think she was gonna get pregnant. That's that pregnancy glow. You can't make me believe she ain't. You can't make me believe she ain't. She all like, child, it's been 2 days and I need my fix. I need my fix. We still doing one position right now, but for prom, oh, I'm gonna bust it wide open. I'm gonna bust it wide open. Baby Pearl is all in. She's soaking it all up. She, you know, like, what? Y'all did what? Missionary. Huh. Now, Moody walking down the hallway, hear the girls giggling in the room. He in a whole mood. His damn self. Pearl was his friend. He the reason why she in that doggone house. And now she got the nerve to be all hemming and hawing up in there with Lexi. Like I don't exist no more. I can't remember who it was. One of my viewers, y'all said that y'all didn't believe that Pearl was using Moody because she genuinely liked him. I agree. I think Pearl... No, I don't agree totally. I agree partially. I believe that Pearl did like Moody to an extent. But ever since she saw Trip, her eyes have been on him. And it has been her mission to worm her way into that family. A little more and more each day. Pearl wants to be keeping up with the Joneses. In this case, the Richardsons. She wants to be popular. So she... friends with Lexi. That's why she ain't even checking her on the fact that this bitch just stole my goddamn letter and pulled it off as her doggone essay. Brian already gave her the tea, but she gonna play that off because she wanna be cool with Lexi. Lexi likes to buy her things because Lexi is buying her friendship. Okay. 2, she wants to be popular with Trip. Okay. You know, and then she wants the rich, kind, prim and proper Elena to be her mama. You know what I'm saying? Moody is just a bonus. He's just a bonus. Activate him when needed. Like I say, Moody is no longer a thing for Pearl. No longer at all. She's thrown him away like yesterday's trash. So even Trip is like, when the hell did Lexi and Pearl become friends, right? Okay, Moody said it. Since having a token black friend giving her brownie points with Brian. Tell the truth and shame the devil, Moody. Tell the truth and shame the devil. But Trip noticed that his little bro was feeling some kind of way. Like, oh, you really liked her. And you just got friend zoned, didn't you? That's why you acting like a little bitch right now. So Trip is like, forget about her. Stop, drop, and roll her ass and come with me tomorrow night. Let's go get these hoes, bro. Let's go do that. So the phone call that Mia had was Bebe over there with Scott. He firing that ass, baby. Bebe is stealing from the damn register. She like, dude, you can't fire me, you know. You lucky he didn't have you arrested, I'm saying. But Mia, for some reason, has become Bebe's advocate. And we find out that she was stealing to get a lawyer. Scott was like, so I don't give a damn. You stealing from me, shit, you know. But the fact that he is the neighborhood dope man in his parents' restaurant, Mia used that as leverage to keep Bebe's job. Like, you know, he's like, girl, okay, fuck up again on you out here, fuck up again. Bebe, you don't go stealing from the register, baby. You hit the safe or the bank drop. I'm not telling you how I know. I'm just saying that's how you do it. But for now, she gets to keep her job. And Bebe tell Mia, this is all your fucking fault. Because Mia's like, girl, you gonna try to steal $30,000 from the register? The register? So she said, this is all your damn fault. You went looking for my child. I didn't ask you to. I told y'all that. I told y'all Mia that she didn't ask me to do this for her. You told me that this was my child and I will always be her mother. Now I want her to be my mother. Now I want to be her mother. You know, now I want it even more. I always wanted it, but now I know she's right here with me in the same city as I am. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask you for that. This is your goddamn fault. Right here is an example, another example of how Elena and Mia are so much alike. Both of them take the liberty to insert themselves into somebody else's life because of how they think that person should live, how they think that person should be. Bebe said she was trying to forget, you know, but now you done gave me hope. You done gave me hope. This child needs $30,000. I was like, what fucking kind of retainer is that? This lawyer must be good. He must be really good. So, back at the registers, Elena seemed stressed. Bill thought she was tripping off of what Linda said about her having 4 healthy seeds and nobody was trying to take her babies from her. And, you know, I know she hurt your feelings. I was like, girl, you butt hurt over that? That's what you butt hurt over? You and your little feelings. You and your little feelings. Like, what? I mean, of course, you were only trying to help, right? Well, that wasn't even what she was tripping off for, y'all. She thinking about Izzy and her rare case of gayness. You know what I'm saying? Bill's face was like, what? Okay. Well, at least she's spending time with Carl. Okay. She probably would, like I said, she probably wouldn't even care what the fuck she was over there doing with Carl. As long as over there fucking him, as long as she's not fucking gay. But she does wish that Izzy would at least talk to her. But only because all the kids talk to her. She perfect. You know, her clueless perfection annoys the shit out of me, y'all. It annoys the shit out of me. Children always confide in me about everything. Bill baby Bill was acting with his face, honey. We talk about Kerry Washington acting with her face. The actor playing Bill, he was acting with his face in this moment. He looked like, girl, really? Really? All the children confide in you. Bring your confidence down a little bit, baby. Bring it down. Oh, there's so many things about our children that you don't know about. So many things. Haven't got a clue. You haven't got a clue. When he say, well, at least she's speaking to one of us. It could be worse. The shade. The shade. But she didn't even catch it. She didn't even catch that shade. She retorted with, well, at least we could be like Linda and Mark. Told you, anybody that's not like Elena is fractured. They're flawed. Anybody. But this is the part where she peeped that police report that I was talking about, and she saw the car details that Bebe was driving in Mia's car. I told y'all that. She took Mia's car and went over to that house. And she see that Shaker bumper sticker was part of it. She's like, oh, ain't too many people in Shaker Heights with no fucking Chevette with the Shaker Heights bumper sticker on it. Okay, Mia girl, is that your car? Is that your car? So Mia over at the crib playing with the twine. I used to do that, y'all. I used to do that. I used to call them hand puzzles. Like where you take the string and you make them into different shapes. I could make a ladder. I could make a heart. Of course, the spider web. There were so many shapes. And the idea was to undo the shape without it getting tangled in the string, or without getting the string tangled, or you had your friend stick your hand in the middle and then you undo the whole shape and won't be on their hands. It pop off and the arm won't still be caught in the middle. I used to be really good at that. If I still had some string, I would try it. I ain't got no string around here. I would try it, see if I still got it. I don't know if I still got it though. I used to love doing that. I don't know what it was originally called. String game, something like that. Anybody else used to do that? Play with the strings and you do the whips and you do the church and you do the steeple, you do the all kind of stuff you can do with them strings. Anyway, oh, it just reminds me, oh, what a tangled web we weave. When first we practice to deceive. Y'all know that poem. It's like a romantic poem. It's a very long poem that people thought was a short story, but it's actually a poem. If you know where that line comes from, oh, what a tangled web we weave, when first we practice to deceive. If you know either the name of that poem or the author who wrote it, the poet who wrote it, drop it in the comment section, and I'm gonna give out a little nice little fancy pins as my emoji award this week. Okay, all right, honey. Well, Mia, she feeling all kinds of guilty, honey. She wake up in the middle of the night from a nightmare. Pearl is outside on the lawn. And who rolls up? Linda. Well, like I said, who I've been calling Rachel. Mia can't scream loud enough. Can't get the window open. And just like that, her baby's about to be taken away. The can of worms, Mia. Little fire sparking everywhere, right? So I was like, ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? You know what? There's a possibility that this lady's baby could get taken away from her. And now you worried about yours being taken away by Linda. So we had asked in the comment section, like, why does Mia keep saying, you're mine? You're my child. You know, you're my daughter to Pearl. Every time she get upset and threatened by Pearl's relationship with the Richardsons. I was like, is Pearl yours, child? Is she your girl? Like, did you lose her through the system once? That's why you was advocating for Bebe so much. You had to fight to get her back. Like, was you planning on giving up for adoption, change your mind? Were you supposed to be a surrogate for somebody and decide to keep the baby? Did somebody take the baby from you like her father once upon a time? You had to fight to get it back? What is going on with you and Pearl that you have to keep reminding us that she yours? I know. When we mad at our kids, sometimes we remind our kids, I brought you in this world and I will take you out. You know what I'm saying? I know we remind our kids like that, or we say something like, your fears didn't raise you. You live in my house. You know what I'm saying? You my child. We say some shit like that. But she does it so often. I ain't never heard somebody remind everybody. She reminded Elena, she's my child. That's my child. That's my child. I was like, okay, girl, we know. We know. We think we know. Anyway, so the spider web, if y'all didn't know, it generally means is to catch prey. That's why spiders usually design them. They're so fucking beautiful. And like many indigenous tribes, like they use dream catchers in the shape or obituaries to symbolize a web so it can catch bad dreams. I have one. Where mine? Hold on real quick. I get off camera, then I try to come back in the same spot. I know they didn't work. But here's mine. I have my obituary, my dream catcher. And like it's webbed like a weave. It's weaved. It's weaved. Weave like a web, so to speak, in order to catch dreams. I keep it on my window. I got the colors like red, black, green to represent black people. And then like, you know, the red is for the blood, the black is for the people, the green is for the land, and the yellow is for the gold. Africa is very rich in gold. And then my list, then it used to be pink, it used to be red, but I keep it in the window so long it's starting to turn colors because they don't even look red no more. But you know, so this is a dream catcher or a obituary, if you didn't know, and it's very indigenous to, very common to indigenous nations. Like my my ancestry DNA told me I had 2% indigenous people in me. I don't know. I just know that I'm 87% African. You know, so shit. You know. So that's another reason why I picked those colors to represent Africa. But that's my obituary. So, but webs can also use to symbolize neglect. When you see like cobwebs or a passage of time, or like to restrain something. And I was like, what's she trying to restrain? What's she trying to catch? Or what? Or to keep stuff away? What are you trying to keep away? Okay. In this case, the web is just being used as a fucking Halloween decoration on the show. That was beautiful. That was absolutely. I want one. I want one. Like I said, I got my little dream catcher, but the one that Mia had up there that she hung in that window, that was beautiful. It was just like regular old twine, one of different colors and stuff like that. But it was beautiful. If I knew how to design my own, I would. I love that. That was beautiful. So anyway, Pearl going to go hang with Serena. At least that's what she tell her mama. She ain't mentioned the fact that Lexi gonna be there too, because she know damn well her mama feels some way about Lexi, especially about the Richardsons, especially Lexi. You know, because she the good girl who wants to dress her daughter up like a little doll. You know, her token black friend, as Moody would say. And it was all over Pearl's face when her mama said, "I'm so glad you're making new friends." She knew that she was omitting the fact that Lexi was gonna be there because her mama was gonna feel some kind of way with it. Omission is still the same thing as a lie, girl. So this when the episode started getting really juicy. Mia get a phone call from this lady named Anita. Mia called her, wanted to sell some of her pieces. I was like, baby, Mia ain't starving a starving artist out here. We thought she was starving and broke. No, she ain't struggling. We come to find out that she actually is a big time artiste. I'm like, because Anita is confused as hell. Like, girl, what you need money for? You all right? Everything good with Pearl? You straight? She's like, yeah, you know, I just need to get my hands on some little quick cash real quick. Can you move some of my products for me? She said, yeah, but how much you need? 30 G's. I mean, I could sell some shit, but damn, that's going to be a lot of goddamn pieces to get 30,000. She could do it though. That's not the issue. She just knows it's going to be a lot of pieces. She said, but you already know it's one piece that you could sell that can give you the type of money that you need. I'm not selling that. Selling what, girl? I know you ain't talking about that ugly ass pieces above the mantle that everybody raving about. That shit is ugly to me. I'm just letting y'all know. The fucking crazy ass woman that looked like this demon spider. Yeah. I know it ain't that one. But you know what, as an artist, I know what she's saying when it's like pieces that have meaning to you. It means so much and you're like, nah, it's not for sale. I don't care how much you offer me. It's not for sale. Especially when they hold some meaning. So Elena heads home and sees Mia car outside her house. She walk in the house, stunned to see her. Like, you just saw a car outside. Why you acting like you stunned? And that she was trying to get a reaction out of Mia. I do love, though, how Elena is getting more and more at ease is speaking direct to Mia. Like in the beginning, she seemed a bit intimidated because she couldn't figure Mia out. Now, some time has passed. I think we like 2 months in because that was August. This is October now. It's the end of October, so almost 3 months has passed. And I think her pity for Mia is turning into shame. In case you didn't know the difference, I always said she pities me and she ain't fucking kind. You know, if you didn't know the difference between that, someone pities somebody, they feel sad for someone or their circumstances due to perceived misfortunes. Okay, but the shame comes in when now she's feeling regrettable and she feels like a loss of respect for that person because of her actions. So I think that Elena's feelings have changed from pity to shame at this point. Okay, she come in like, oh, you here, girl? Surprised to see you. You ain't been here in a few days. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, how the fuck does she still have a job if she ain't showed up in a few days? Mia was like, you know, something was heavy on my mind, girl. And I need to talk to you, friend. I said, oh, she about to play on her emotions. She does not consider this woman a friend at all. She gonna play on her emotions. But anywho, she tell her, look here, I'm considering that piece that you asked about on my mantle, you know, and I just didn't want anybody to have it. I didn't want it to go off to a stranger. I would love for a friend to have it. Yeah, right, girl. That's so you can try to get it back if you wanted to. That's all that was. You ain't fooling me, Mia. You ain't fooling me, Mia. Elena ain't really catching on to the con because she got other shit on her mind, right? She like, friend. Oh, wow. We friends now. Okay. I mean, because I looked at the police report the other day. And friend, it seems that the strange woman who busted into my friend's house was driving a car that looked just like yours. Let's talk about friends, shall we? Don't you have a car like that? Me and say, I do. I sure do. Like every other broke ass person in America. Girl, everybody didn't have no fucking Chevette. Everybody didn't have no fucking Gremlin. Stop. That was not a popular car. Girl, no. Everybody thought that shit was a rusted bucket. A lemon. Okay, anyway. So, but y'all know Mia don't like to be tested on her shit. But normally she gets defensive. Like, what you trying to say, ho? And then Elena be like, I ain't trying to say nothing at all. I'm saying it. You know, that would have been the conversation. But that didn't happen. Instead, Mia tried to deflect. Like, okay, so how is Linda? You know, how she doing? I've been thinking about her. Really? You been thinking about her? This the first you ever asked about her. Well, girl, I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about it. Well, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want to talk to my friend about some pain that my other friend has been caused? You know what I'm saying? You know, since we all friends here. She's like, girl, I don't know. Shit, I've been here almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. And you ain't saying nothing. Well, that's because every time I come into the house, you leave. Like you trying to avoid me. She said, well, I'm here right now. Let's talk. Crickets. Elena, girl, you was on the roller. You had her on the fence and on the ropes. And she just punked you. Mia walked out like, phew. Dodge that bullet for now, girl. For now. She almost caught your ass. So, it's party time. Pearl and Mr. Yang was handing out candy to the kids. It's Halloween. You know, one of my favorite holidays. Handing out to the kids when the girls roll up, pick her up. And she Pearl and Spice. A scary Spice, you know what I'm saying? Of course, she was Mel B. She damn near looked just like the woman. Like it could be her own fucking child, for real. Well, Lexi and Serena, they both was posh. They was cute. They was both cute. The party was jumping, you know, had Mariah Carey thumping. I was like, I hit the floor when Brian said that he was Bill Clinton, the first black president. Y'all know Bill was invited to the cookout. So anyway, Moody dressed as himself, child, and Trip a fucking porn star. That's how I could figure he was. Y'all know who Moody was supposed to, not Moody, Trip was supposed to be for real. Y'all let me know. But he looked like a porn star to me. I don't know. They here at the party chilling. Moody sees Pearl like, okay, what should I do, bro? She here, she who. So Trip offered up a little friendly advice. Stop acting like you care for her and diss her ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be mean, but trust me, it works. I got hoes on top of hoes on top of hoes. I know what I'm talking about. And dudes do that too. They do that too. They would insult a girl or ignore her to make the girl want them more. Yeah, tell me I'm lying. Y'all know some dude right now, maybe even yours, that will send you a text and say, hey, big head, what you doing? And the girl would get that text and be like, nothing. You know somebody that does that, right? I'm just saying. It's a whole book out there about this shit. It's in philosophy. It's called negging. Not nagging with an A, but negging with an E. It's a real thing. And women do it too. I would do it. I would have sex with a dude, and dudes like their ego inflated, so they usually ask you, was it good, how you like it, this stuff, and I'd be like, it was alright. And he'd be like, alright. It was just alright. And then the next go around, we getting it. Hey, he breaking it down. Just a little insult. Just a little nice, nasty insult. That's called negging. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, Moody, he like, that shit is not gonna fly with a girl like Pearl. It may work for y'all, the little Becky's in the school, but it ain't gonna go down with a girl like Pearl. And he was like, dude, trust me, I've been doing it. He say, dude, you couldn't get a girl like Pearl if you tried, not in a million fucking years. Trip like, alright, don't listen in. Okay, don't listen to me. Cool, whatever. So, Izzy over at Mia's. She's not cutting twine. She still ain't cutting twine. The twine was done. That was the big ass web. So I don't even know why she over there. But she done built this rapport with Mia that she can hang out in the studio anytime she wants. So she goes into the studio, start getting busy, cutting strips of paper. There's nothing on the paper at the time. I know a lot of people was asking about that. There's nothing on the paper at the time. But that's the strips of paper that Mia was working on. And then she starts to be a busybody around the damn house, peeping through Mia's things. This kid is in total awe of Mia. And I don't think it's like in a crushing type of way. I think she's just fascinated with Mia's free spirit. She comes across a Paula Hawthorne coffee table book. And then she loses herself in the pages along with the music and Mia's headphones. T. Alberta. I could never really vibe to that style of music. A few songs from the era, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, trick or treat is over. And Bill is trying to get him a little treat from Elena. You know what I'm saying? You want some takeout? Or you want me to take your back out, baby? I'm just saying. All the kids gone. This is the perfect time for it, right? But Elena got Mia on the mind. He like, oh, why are you obsessed with her? Why are you so obsessed with she? Do I really want her? I fucked that lyric up. But y'all know what I'm talking about. That was Mariah Carey. Why are you so obsessed with me? Okay, well, anyway. She's like, I'm not obsessed. I'm just concerned. And then my gut is telling me something. Something just ain't right. That song was right. Okay. So anyway, She's like, she connected to the Chinese lady somehow, some way. I just know. Bia's like, how the hell would she know that damn woman? What way would she be connected? Well, you said you want to take out Bia. Let's order Chinese, okay? I was like, look at Elena. She putting those journalism skills to use. Look at her. Look at her, okay? Back at the party. Let me first start off by saying the DJ was clowning at the party. Come, baby, baby, come. I used to love that song. K7. Them brothers was fine. I think there was one-hit wonders. I don't remember nothing else made by K7. But come, baby, come. That shit right there. I used to, oh yeah, that was the shit back in the day, man. That was my jam. Okay, Moody. He can't follow through with Trips of Ice, right? As soon as he see Pearl again, he got to go speak to her. No, but Pearl wasn't looking at Moody. She was peeping Trip. And she was about to make her way over to them until Moody cock blocked her ass. You know what I'm saying? So, he tried to do some small talk like, oh, so you Scary Spice. It's ain't surprising and kind of racist that they made you be Scary Spice. Now, from an outside looking in, being that Lexi and Serena are both posh, and she's not a posh too, it made it look like, okay, you got to be the black girl in the group, even though we won't both be posh, and you just gonna be the one that's gonna be the odd man out. I could see why Moody would automatically assume this, since he already think his sister using her as the token black friend. But no, that wasn't what happened. Pearl's like, no, I want it to be Scary Spice. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So now she kind of annoyed and taken back, like, how dare you call my friend racist? That's how she feeling. So Moody done got this girl a gift. He done made her a CD of her poetry or something like that, you know, whatever. And or music. I don't remember exactly what it was. I thought he said poetry, because he's like, yours was kind of messed up, or yours was kind of damaged, or whatever. I'm like, he out here still buying gifts. Moody is just a sweetheart. My poor Moody is just gonna have his heart so broken. She ain't care though. She's like, gotta go. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The girl's calling me. So Izzy make it home all giddy for being in Mia's world, and then she's quickly reminded of her own world. Her mama had left a Lilith Fair article on her pillow. I think the Lilith Fair is an event that's put together by lesbian women, and they have like a lot of lesbian artists sing, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly sure, but anyhow, now even though we all think that Izzy is gay, and so does everybody else in the family and everybody else in the town, Izzy has still not come to grips with it. She has still not accepted that part of herself, if she truly is, because she don't want to be this freak, because that's what everybody thought gay people were, you know, back at that time. Like you got some goddamn disease that need to be cured or some dumb shit like that. So Bill is like, I'm sorry, babe, you know, this just came up. How the fuck did this just come up? How does that come up? You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, it doesn't change how your mom feels about you. It cements how she feels about me. My mother thinks I'm a freak too. Let me tell y'all, the people on this show are acting. When those tears welled up in Izzy's eyes, I went and grabbed a damn tissue myself, y'all. I was like, hey, girl. Okay. Speaking of being cemented, Elena makes her way over to the Lucky Palace, baby. To cement her idea that Mia had something to do with this. And who was there? Mia and Bebe coming from the back room. Yes, she was. Yuko busted Mia. Now Mia, she could have pretended that she didn't know that it was the same woman. Because remember when Bebe busted into the house, she wasn't there. So she could act like she didn't know it was Bebe. But girl, that's too much coincidence. That's just too much coincidence, don't you think? So all she could do was have like a little smuggling attitude, like, Bill ordered takeout. You checking up on me again? That's how the whole attitude came across. You checking up on me again? Okay. Shit, Elena did one deeper. She called Scott up, pretending to do a story on immigrants. Scott like, look, we hired local here. Nah, bro, I seen one the other day. I know one works there. And you gonna give me everything on her. Her history, her address, her phone number, her social security number, blood type. You don't give me all that on her. And he like, I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, let me jog your memory. You also been a shady reference for another employee of yours, Mia Warren. How about them apples? Okay, got scared. got scared. Mia ass in the car the next day, getting high again. Now, one of y'all said that y'all used to use pipes like that when y'all smoked marijuana. In the 90s, I swear. Not saying I know what everybody did, but I grew up with 2 drug-addicted parents, and grandparents for that matter, and they step husbands and wives as well. I've dated damn near every dope man on the set. I hung out on the dope set. My motherfucking house was a dope house. I ain't never seen, back in the 90s, in that day, people using pipes like those for marijuana. And now she's sitting in the car with a golden dick. That's because that's what we called it, a golden dick. With a golden dick, smoking marijuana in the car. Back in that day, people was using that for crack. Maybe a little peyote in the pipe. Maybe a little peyote in the pipe. But then peyote was used, they wrapped it up in either weed paper or actually in marijuana leaves itself as well. Not just a smoked marijuana. You use blunts and papers. Okay, but in today's era, I can see it. Late 2000s, yeah. Not in the 90s, really? But again, like I said, I don't know everything. I don't know every smoker. It's very possible that it could have just been regional. You know, I'm from the Midwest. My grandparents from the West Coast. They from LA. And I'm looking at those 2 situations together. I'm going to leave it at that. I could just be, you know, not all knowing and all seeing. But I just, not in the 90s. Okay, anyway. Mia, she heads to the registers, like, and starts to collect things. This girl crazy. She crazy as that one thing. She took a measuring cup and a cylinder. I say she is really trying to fuck Elena's world up. You know Elena loves to drink that wine, and in order for her to drink her wine, she got to measure it perfectly into that measuring cup. And if it's too much, she got to use that cylinder to put it back into the wine bottle until she get the right amount that she's drinking each day. You know what I'm saying? She can't cope without that damn right, and she damn sure can't cope without the right measurement. Then she took some coupons. Not sure why she took the coupons, because I didn't see where they was from. Then she removed 3 tabs from the schedule. An appointment for Elena to donate blood. Now, you know Elena got to do her civic duty and save the world, help humanity. She took off Saturday prep. If she can't remember how to prep, how on earth will prep get done, which is going to fuck up the entire week, essentially, you know what I'm saying? Next, she forgot to, she took off return to Blockbuster. Baby, y'all know them damn Blockbuster fees used to be high. Oh, them Blockbuster fees used to be high. They would kill your ass. So this is just all to upset Elena. That's all it is. Like, I was like, well, what made her think of these specific things? Like, what else did she take? She took her Valium. She took her unruined nude pantyhose, shampoo, hairbrush, the scarf that she always liked to wear so often. You would think that Mia was doing a voodoo ritual with all that stuff. But remember how we said how anal that Elena is, and you know, everything got to be perfect around her. So these things, although insignificant, they wouldn't be considered a burglary because they're gone, but the removal of them will fuck up Elena's world. You know what I'm saying? Next, she went to Izzy's room, and she took Izzy's feather and she left her ring, a way to say goodbye, but you're not forgotten and we'll always be connected. Or just to say we'll always be connected. So, but Elena did the same shit that Mia did. She went to a distressed woman and said, I found the mother. I was like, the fuck? Why would she tell her that shit? But Mia, in Bebe's situation, was like, hold up. Let's do this the right way. Don't go over there. But then she went over there anyway, right? Elena, on the other hand, tells Linda, I got her address. You should go. Go over there. No, what the fuck is you thinking? 2 distressed ass mamas should not be in the same room together, especially when they want the same fucking thing. That is not a good idea. And just like Mia inserted herself into finding Maylene for Bebe because she thought that's what Bebe wanted, Elena is inserting herself in here with Linda. Like, we can't let her win. We can't give her time to file custody. Who is this we? Where's this we coming from? This is Linda in Mark's life. So now, however, I did feel for Linda. I really did. I understand the feeling. Bitch, you abandoned your fucking kid. But on the other side of things, on the other side of the fence, knowing Bebe's situation, she did the right thing for that child at the time. I think firehouses are set up to accept children like that, so people could not have a fear of being arrested, and when they don't see any other way. The baby was starving, you know. She couldn't see no way up, but now that she's gotten herself back on her feet, she has every right to come back and get that child. It is her child, and the baby hasn't been legally adopted. You know what I'm saying? If I was Linda or Bebe, I would fight on either side. I really would. But Elena, like, I could talk to her, girl. You know, I could talk to her rationally and calmly, make her understand. But if you can't, then what's gonna happen? I'm gonna lose my baby again? Man, that again hit me in my soul. That again hit me in my soul. I was like, damn. But Linda, girl, you ain't her legal parent right now. Let's just be honest. Like, technically, you still fostering that child. So Elena's solution is what? Throw money at it. What do all poor people need? Money. It'll make all the problems go away, especially ours. Bebe being the problem. Well, another problem is brewing up. Little Pearl and Trip together. He failed his little practice exam. You know, Pearl offered to tutor him. I say, you trying to get Trip to practice on you. I already know. I need to get those angles together. I already know, girl. And so, all the talk that, you know, that Lexi was doing about Brian, yeah, got you curious. But Trip initiates the first move. Like, you smell like something. She's like, VO5. VO5 was some good cheap ass shampoo, y'all. VO5. He like, ain't that like tomato juice? And see, y'all probably thought that Trip was just being clueless and dumb. No, he was playing the game. He was nagging her. He was nagging her in this moment, insulting her to make her like him. He in this moment is trying to prove that he can get a girl like Pearl. Remember, Moody said you can get a girl like that in a million years. He's trying to prove to himself that he can get a girl like Pearl. And he didn't know, though, that Pearl already wanted him. When she kissed him, he was thinking, oh, that shit worked. It worked. And baby, then Pearl invited him to a meeting in the, there's a meeting in my bedroom. Pearl invited him to the bedroom. You got a condom? He like, oh, yeah, I got that. We about to do this. Trip didn't know what the hell was going on. He didn't know what the hell was going on. So Elena, she go to Bebe's to talk to her, you know, talk some sense into her. Bebe like, that's my baby. Okay, well, let me slide you just check for 10 big ones and see how you feel about that. Bebe say, what's the going rate for one of your kids? Mine ain't for sale. You know what I'm saying? See you in court. But Elena got on her high horse, talk cash money shit. Shout out to Mike B. I still miss you, Mike B, if you watching my channel still. I miss you. Hope you come back one day soon. Anyway, you know, she talking cash money shit to BB. Told her she wasn't shit, ain't gonna be shit, ain't gonna never gonna be shit, and they gonna kick the shit out of her in court. Try me. You gonna lose. BB like, bring it. Bring it. You know what I'm saying? Well, back with Pearl and Trip. He wasn't bringing it. He wasn't bringing it. I mean, he did for a minute. They was doing the damn thing. But his conscience got to him. You know what I'm saying? His big head started thinking for his little head. And he like, what the hell am I doing? My brother likes this girl. Never mind, he had only did it to prove to himself that he can get her any damn way. Then to prove that Moody was wrong. But now, it's all Pearl's fault. You know, it's all Pearl's fault. I don't know what you're doing here, girl. I don't know what you're doing here. I'm just a boy with raging hormones. I don't know, how to use good goddamn moral judgment. I don't know how to do that. I'm only human. I'm only human. Flesh and blood, a man. I am just a man. Human. Born to make mistakes. Y'all know I love music. If y'all can really see, I love that song too. Okay, anyway. He's like, you caught me tripping. You caught me tripping, and you about to catch me in some shit. I don't know what you trying to do here, but I'm not going to be a part of it. You know, he just pointing fingers at her. I heard him saying, shame, shame, shame. Pearl, like, what did I do? What did I do? We were doing it, right? We was doing it. He like, yeah, we was doing it. What was wrong? You on some bullshit. That's basically what happened. So Elena comes home. Ooh, this video gonna be longer than I really expect. This might be an hour long, y'all. So Elena comes home, and guess who's still there? Mia. After I busted you out, you still got the audacity to bring your ass up into my daggone house. Mia, I'm like, this is my job. This is my job. You didn't fire me, so I didn't quit, so I'm coming to work. So you just gonna pretend like nothing happened. Mia's like, this ain't about us. This is not about us. It's about a child who belongs to the mother. You damn right, and that mother is Linda. You know, we're not gonna agree. We're not gonna agree on this. We very different people. Elena said, yes, I agree. Because you very manipulative and you deceitful with no sense of rules and consequences. Wrong, girl. That's what you're saying. both of y'all the same. Bribing the cop to get me his info, remember? Bribing Scott to get info on Bebe, remember? Trying to bribe Bebe to make her sell her baby to y'all, remember? See, this is what I was talking about. I did another video the other day about my opinions about the show in this Facebook group that I was in. And in this group, this is the shit that I'll be talking about. They will point out how deceitful and manipulative that they think Mia has been. But they will not, for the life of them, see how the fuck the Elena has been just as deceitful and manipulative. No, Elena is just being kind. Elena is just being nice. Elena is just being fucking helpful. No, she not. No, she's not. These bitches are the same side. They two different sides of the same fucking coin. That's what I said the other day. But okay, we gonna proceed. Mia was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna let that shit go. Even though I'm gonna let that shit go. And no, Elena said, no, we're not. We're gonna keep digging. We're gonna keep digging in. Mia is the hostile one too in these bitches' eyes. She the one hostile. Elena does. Not Elena. Mia tries to walk away. She tries not to have confrontation. But Elena keeps pressing. She keeps pushing her views, whether it's her help or her opinion, and it's not until she is pushed enough that Mia snaps back. Okay, but then like I say, they say Mia is hostile. Like I said, I put that video up yesterday. Y'all can watch it. Anywho, back to the show. Elena now wants to attack Mia's motherhood. Say she's a terrible mother. How did you surmise that, Elena? Because she's not living to your standards. There's absolutely nothing that Mia has demonstrated other than smoking the weed. But she was smoking it around a kid. This shows her inability to parent a healthy teenager. Pearl got her issues. You know, she want to be accepted into society. You know what I'm saying? Accepted into that family. But let's not get on your kids, shall we? They got fucking problems too. You got one child crying out for help with her identity and her acceptance, her sexuality. Another one who just totally social disconnected. That's Trip. I'm not Trip, that's Moody. Another one failing miserably in school, that's Trip. And then you got Elena 2.0, who out here stealing the black experience as Rachel Dolezal, down to the point she probably got a belly full of black baby. Let's talk about your kids, shall we? And your parenting, shall we? But no. Elena is the perfect one, the smart, kind, helpful one, always making good choices. Because Mia damn sure can't make good choices. Only a good mother could do that. But then Mia come back, bitch, you ain't had to make no choice. You've been given options. You know, that's what being white, rich, and entitled has afforded you to have options. You gonna pull up the race card? You gonna pull out the race card? Mia say, girl, you pulled the race card out. No, back when you begged me to be a maid. I said, I'm going to take it back one step further. She pulled the race card out. She was trying to rent you that damn apartment. I'm going to give her a pass on when she called the police on you sitting in the car. Because, you know, anybody can look homeless and may need help. Whether race, doesn't even matter in that particular case. But that apartment shit, that was some racist shit right there. Or at least some prejudice shit right there. So anyway, Mia fired. And she's like, I don't care, I quit. And then Elena started pulling the Trip. Just how Trip tried to make Pearl feel guilty. This was a setup, wasn't it? This was you and Bebe planning this all along. That's why you took the job. Bitch, you forced the job on her. You forced it down her throat. Okay, if you want me to be honest, I took the job to protect my damn child from you. Keeping my eyes on you as best as possible. Now Elena like, but I thought we was friends. Now you want to be friends. Girl, we was never friends. Never friends. I told y'all. We was never friends. White people always want to be the help's friend. Most white people that use the statement, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. That black friend is usually a friend of the family through work, through an employee of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Some capacity, usually. From the ones I know. And you should only be convicted by that if you're one of the people that says, I'm not racist, I got a black friend. Okay, anywho, so Izzy at the table crying. I can't believe you got rid of my only friend. That's pretty much what she's saying. Elena like, really, girl? You didn't even know her. You didn't know her? Moody is the only one that was hanging out with Pearl. He should only one had the right to be upset. Moody was like, wait a minute, what? Pearl can't come over here no more. She should maybe do what she won't. Lexi like, you weren't even her friend anyway. I was the one hanging out with her. She my friend. So she got the right to be upset. Trip sitting there with his mouth zipped tight and he ain't saying shit. Moody like, your friendship ain't even genuine. You know what I'm saying? So Elena like, Moody, stop it. Your sister allowed to be upset. He said, but I can't be. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Well, according to me, she was only here trying to protect Pearl from us anyway. Bill chimed in at this point like, after she lied on her application and sending that lunatic to Linda's house, Izzy say she's not a lunatic. She's the girl's mother. Bill say, oh, what we gonna do about them living in Windsor? They can't stay there. Look, the only reason why Elena offered Mia the job anyway in her house is because she wanted to make sure that the lady could pay her rent. Cause like I said, she didn't know where her money was coming from. She didn't know how much a fucking artist makes. She just wanted to pay her rent. So that's why she said, hey, you can come work for me. Because why else would you rent to somebody that you thought was homeless? And insist that they work for you when she has just told you she had 2 jobs. Okay? Anyway, Trip can't take it no more. He excused himself from the table. Moody is right. Like, you just can't kick them out. It's not Pearl's fault. Elena say, you're right. Pearl is a wonderful girl. Her mother is terrible. Izzy say, maybe you're a terrible mother. Izzy, baby girl, I love you. I love you. Tell her. Tell her. Bill was like, he didn't have to say the words. Just, fine, I'm going in. So anyway, over at Mia, Pearl is giving Mia the blues, baby. You don't even know this woman. How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me? What did she do to you? Linda and Mark are just like the Richardsons. Of course they can give Maylene, Maribel, whatever the heck her name is, a better life, and you know it. What I do know is you better watch your mouth around me, little girl. You better watch how you talk to me. That's what I do know. But she tell her, you're not to go back over there again. She took a deep breath in. She didn't yell. You're not to go over there again, right? You can't do that. I just did. Okay. Then she get a knock at the door. It's Bebe. This was not the time. This really was not the time, Mia. You know what I'm saying? But Pearl's like, this bitch again. You know, that's the look she had. Pearl, ain't nothing been done to you. Ain't nothing been done. Get out your little teenage feelings right now. You can still see their ass at school. I know she don't know Bebe's really situation, but the reason why, one of the reasons why Mia is so invested is because she don't want to open up that fucking can of worms for her. She feels some responsibility to that situation. She feeling fucking guilty. But you not being able to hang out with your friends, it's peanuts in comparison to this. It's pale in comparison. Now, I know, we all know as viewers, the overlying issue with Pearl and Mia is that Pearl doesn't feel hurt. Like, Mia does not listen to her mama, her daughter at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's still, it purrs in comparison to what you bitching about right now. For real. Calm down, little girl. Calm down. So while Mia's in there talking to Bebe, what does Pearl do? She sneaks the fuck out. She gonna run off to the Richardsons. You done lost your ever-loving mind, child. All the kids gone. Elena's like, of course, you're here. You're welcome. You can stay here for the night. You can stay for the night. Not just for a spell, but for the night. She gave the girl some pajamas to sleep in and everything. Now, a good mother, Elena, would have had the respect to call another mother and say, look her, I know we just had words, but your child just showed up here upset. Because any mother will wake up and see that the child gone with panic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's going on between y'all, but I don't mind her staying here for the night. If that's cool, allow y'all both to have a breather, get over whatever y'all get, come get her in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Or you can say, can you just give her a minute and don't come right now? You know what I'm saying? But nope, that ain't what happened. She thinks, because she thinks she knows what's best. She thinks that Mia is this horrible fucking mother, and there's no way I'm going to let this beautiful little girl go back to that horrible ass woman. That's how Elena's feeling. So, Bebe is downloading Mia on the payoff offer, and being that her and Elena just had this big blow up, Mia is hot under the collar about this. She's like, okay, this bitch want to play? Okay. She thinks she could just buy you with some dollar signs because they can afford to. I got you, boo. I got you. Bebe is like, but it's true. She is safe and she is happy right now. The baby won. She don't know she fucking happy, but she, no, looking at her, she looks safe and happy. But here Mia go, doing the same thing that Elena just did. Pressing her opinion on Bebe. She'll be happier without you. Giving this girl this fucking hope. I don't care about their house. I don't care about how much money they got. I don't care how much they say they love her. She is your child. Just like Elena was in there with all that we. As much as this is not about them, these women have made this about them. Bebe is like, how the fuck can I fight? How can I fight with no money? Mia say, we'll get the money. There we go again. We gonna get the money. So Mia goes to her studio, pulls out this stunning ass photo of her pregnant in a bathtub, which looked like a pool full of blood. That's what it looked like to me. She is breaking the fuck down and she wraps this thing up, baby. This is the masterpiece that she didn't want to sell. Not the tortured woman piece on the mantelpiece. This right here is worth at least $30,000. I was like, girl, what is the tea behind that photo there? There was so much raw emotion that came out when she looked at that. Izzy sees her mom tucking Pearl into Lexi's bed. She never home anyway, so it's cool. You know, Izzy like, wait, what? She feeling some kind of way. She probably can't even remember the last time her mom was that maternal with her. She goes to her room and she finds Mia's ring. And she like, shit, don't even matter anymore. I'm good. And she had that look on her face. So after packaging that photo up, she went to Pearl's room to talk. No answer. Pearl across town sleeping peacefully until them headlights came shining through that damn window. It was pouring down raining. Pearl in the window looking down like, is that my goddamn mama? That my mama? Girl, you know you done fucked up now, right? You know you done fucked up now. Mia stepped out in the rain. The light bouncing off her face looked like she was fueled with fire from the inside. And at the top of her lungs, get in the car. Child, I got up, went down to my garage, and sat in my motherfucking car and waited on Mia. I did. I sure did. Come drive me back to Windsor. Everybody in the fucking neighborhood should have been in that car with me the way that girl screamed. Look her. She had that look on her face like, don't make me come in there and get you. Don't make me come in there and get you. It was amazing how earlier she was dreaming about Pearl being taken away by Linda. And now she's feeling so much guilt. And now here it is. Elena is taking her daughter away in her mind. That's what's going on here. I'm surprised she didn't yell, you're mine. You're mine. Anywho, the next day, Mia take Pearl to school. No riding your bike this morning, baby girl. I'll be right here when you get out too. Pearl's like, if this car isn't embarrassing enough, whatever, little girl, but you gonna make sure one thing, you don't take your ass back over there to the Richardson's house, capiche? Okay? Well, in school, class is about to begin. And you know Pearl usually sat next to Trip. She purposely sat there on day one. Well, today, Trip is purposely not sitting next to her. He ain't even look her way. He ain't playing the game right now. He really trying to ignore her ass. Face crack, Pearl. Face crack. What did you expect, child? He bounced on you in the middle of doing it. What did you expect? He said you had devious ways. You was coming between him and his brother. Y'all ain't cool. Y'all ain't cool. But Izzy, she's still cool with Mia. So she over her house while Mia's at the lawyer's with Bebe, and she peeping the artwork that's about to be shipped away. The lawyer, Ed, he tells them, y'all got a fighting chance. We gonna hit them with all we got. We gonna hit them with the dirty truth before they drag you through the mud with it. Over in Linda, she walking the baby back home, and she get hit by the damn press. This would enrage and freak out anybody, but what she did was make herself look unstable on national TV. Because the Richardsons are watching it on news right now. Baby's lawyer is good. His name is Ed. That's his name. He good. Baby, when she showed that check on national TV saying they trying to pay her off, it was like, y'all offered her money. Elena said with her savior complex, they were just trying to help. Help who, girl? You was not trying to help Bebe. You was not, girl. Bill look at her like, really? Really? At the end, Mia, she hangs up those strips that her and Izzy were working on and set it on fire, baby. And it begins to take photos of the strips burning. She looking at this like this is a motherfucking masterpiece right here. And I was wondering, did she disable the smoke detectors? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Mine go off of frying bacon. You know what I'm saying? She got a 60-inch TV size photo blazing on the damn wall. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Child, it was a picture of Elena. If that ain't some hoodoo voodoo shit going on right there. Okay. I wondered, like when Izzy was in there cutting the strips, because the second time you saw her, she was placing the strips down. She saw the photos. Did she realize that was her mother? Like separately, it didn't look like it, but did she realize that was her? She might have, because she had a little sinister smirk on her face when she was gluing those strips to the board. That's it, y'all. I'm sorry this is so doggone long. That's why I'm going to give y'all some hours before I put up episode 5. Y'all can soak this one in. This is episode 4. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being patient. Little fires everywhere. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed to the channel. Peace.